come from miles around to watch me throw these old cards down. Old cards down. Come on, folks, and gather soon. I'll be reading by the shine of the lavender moon. I'll be reading by the shine of the lavender moon.
Hello everyone, welcome to Lavender Moon Tarot. My name is Avitazorrah and I will be your card reader for the next 15-20 minutes, however long the reading takes. I am reading moon signs. This reading is for you if your moon sign is in Libra. Your card is a win-win outcome is foretold or forecast. Yay! So if your moon sign is in Libra, this reading hopefully will be for you. Remember, they are a general reading, and if this doesn't end up being your story, then it's someone else's story, and probably your story will turn up in another one of my readings on maybe a Venus sign or something down the line. Or there are so many wonderful tarot readers. I'm sure that if you check around, you can find the reading that's meant for you, but hopefully this one will be. So let's get started, shall we? I have meditated and shuffled. I do like to shuffle a little bit on camera. Please like, subscribe, and share my video. And now I'm going to actually do the reading. Groovy, right? What do we have for our Moon and Librans for October 2019? Moon and Libra, October 2019. Oh boy, that's the one. That is the one. Oh, you're starting off with the High Priestess, Eight of Wands, Four of Pentacles, Two of Cups, Four of Swords. So we have you in a place of spiritual awakening. This is you already know this. You are on your spiritual journey, and you have this deep understanding of spirit. You have a deep understanding of the way the soul goes on its journey and the kinds of things that can happen, or you have an understanding of the soul connections and the journey that your soul is on this time. With the Eight of Wands, the Eight of Wands is feeling like you need to gain control again. Things have gotten a little out of control. You feel like you need to protect yourself, do some protection. Things happening quickly, like really fast. A little overwhelming. Here we have the Four of Pentacles, and you are hanging on to your money tightly. To your worldly possessions, you are hanging on. Here we have the Two of Cups. So there will be a meeting sometime in October. It may be a planned meeting. You may just bump into an old flame, an old friend. Could be someone you have not met yet in this lifetime, but know from another lifetime. And after this, you will go into a time of rest. The Four of Swords is a time of deep self-contemplation, meditation, and, yes, sleep. So connecting the High Priestess and the Eight of Wands is the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is a beautiful card. It's often the single lady card. She has what she needs. Let's bring this up here. She has what she needs. She's just chilling. She's got her wine. She's got snacks. She's got a comfy lounge chair and a shade and a book. She's like, oh, her life is good. So you have this deep spiritual knowing. I'm seeing those cards really well. Can't tell with this glare. You have this deep spiritual knowing. You feel and think about yourself as the Nine of Pentacles, even though something has gotten a little bit out of hand with an enterprise or some kind of passion, a little bit out of hand, a little bit too quick. You are balancing that with temperance and learning how to blend. Learning how to have patience. Ah, come here. Come on, Temperance. There we go. Haha. Life is a challenge. Between the Four of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles, we have the Three of Cups. So we have this temperance, so I don't think this Eight of Wands is really going to be so out of control. So far I didn't see any kind of really big, gnarly, painful cards. But perhaps it's a business enterprise or some kind of passion that is just coming in a little too much for you to handle, which has caused you to really hang on to things that made you a little unsure of your future. But here we have this knowing, because you are the High Priestess, male or female. You have this knowing. So even with this life stuff going on, you can still feel pretty enriched and pretty balanced, patient. The Three of Cups. Well, I see that you are sitting on your money, but there's some kind of celebration here that's going to have you run in to this person. I think you will go to some kind of gathering. Let me pull this one more to see. Okay. I'm wondering why that Four of Swords is going to be there. So you have this knowing. You're comfortable in your being single, or if you're not single, you're very independent. You have your own person. Sometimes stuff comes into life pretty fast, but you seem to be able to deal with it. Here you're trying to balance things out. You have this knowing the universe is going to help you balance these things, right? Down here, you're still in your earthly plane, of course, aren't we all? And so you are hanging on to your money. You are hanging on to everything that's yours. Here we have this celebration. Some kind of getting together. Okay, this is the message. Now I've just got this message very strong that you're thinking about going to this celebration where you might run into this person. You don't really have the money to go celebrate, or the oomph, or you don't want to get all dressed up. It's something very worldly is, you're thinking, yeah, I could run into that person. But up here, if you do go to this party and you do run into this person, it's going to really lead you down a path of great disappointment. And look at this card coming after the party card. There's 3 cups there. There's cups on the tables. Obviously, there was a picnic and there should have been people. She's just there by herself. The party did not go as she wanted. So that is what you're either worried about that happening, although I don't see the 9 of Swords. But I think this is how it's going to go. If you go to this party you're thinking about going to, you're going to run into this person. It's going to bring you down to this great emotional disappointment, and it's going to put you into a time of rest, a time where you back off. You have to absolutely, I can't even see these cards. Gotta rest, after that kind of deep emotional, I feel tears and such devastating disappointment in this meeting. Up here in your hope spot, 6 of Pentacles. So you're hoping to have some monetary give and take here. Now you're sitting really tightly on your funds here, so I think that you're a little short on cash. I think that your hopes are that some money's going to come in for you. Your challenge is the 10 of Wands. Great responsibility, carrying immense responsibility. So much responsibility that she can't even see where she's going. Look at the look on her face. She's like, I don't think I can take another step with all these wands, brooms. Big responsibility. Bottom of the deck, we have the 5 of Swords. So the 5 of Swords is, oh no, we said something wrong, things aren't going right. She looks pretty satisfied, she's pretty happy with what's going on. The other people are like, no, this isn't what was supposed to happen. I'm not supposed to have swords just flying around like that. So somebody is doing the spell her own way, not caring what these other girls are doing. So that's what I'm feeling about this meeting, is that this other person just doesn't think of you the way you think of them. And here under this we had the 10 of Swords, and he's reaching out. He's like, oh, help me, this has got to end. So that does need to end. And is this the culprit, the King of Pentacles, I wonder? He's very earthly. Alright, now I'm going to pull a couple of Earth Magic cards. Let's see. I don't really have a table set up to shuffle on because of my set. It took up my whole table. So give me just a minute here. Whale, breach, fog, veiled, bottom of this deck, dawn, new beginning. So it looks like this month, there's no tower, there's no death card, there's no huge transformational thing. Because of this High Priestess, Is that your only? No, High Priestess and Temperance, I think, are your only majors. So this is mostly it's in your control. These are things that you can manipulate. Is manipulate the right word? These are things you can adjust and deal with in the real world. These are not necessarily things out of your control. Cosmic cogs have turned. You're the High Priestess. You understand temperance. Temperance is working with you to get this balance and to remind you to hang on to your pennies. So with breach, when a whale breaches, they say they're doing that for fun. This card to me is meaning things that were deep in the waters of your subconscious. Something has come up, something big, come up out into the open. Out into the open. This could be something that you realize when you are in rest. Things are coming to the open because we have fog and things veiled. And in that picture, there's the sun breaking through the fog. We've got the whale breaking through the water out so everybody can see him. We've got the sun breaking through the fog. So even though you have a little bump, it looks like in this relationship thing, and it makes you feel bad, it's not going to bring you to your knees. And if it does, it will be brief. You're going to be focusing more on the kind of responsibilities you have. And honestly, this just looks like a little bump in the road. It does not look like any major things happening for my darling moon in Librans for the month of October. I am going to try to check in later with everybody's moon signs again in a couple weeks or a week and a half or so and see how things may have changed. So just be aware that this meeting, perhaps this party reminds you, sometimes this is a three-party, like a three-party situation. So perhaps you're thinking about this three-party situation. You want to see this person, but you know it will bring you down. But there's definitely there's a feeling of, oh my God. Like, you can't afford to lose anything, I feel. Money, emotion, really anything. Because you just start off the reading as very wise and knowing. So you're good. You can get through all this. So blessings. I do not want to ramble on forever and ever. Please like, subscribe, and share if you are so inclined. And blessed be everyone. Have a great October.